Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to GRIME II. It is a dark fantasy Metroidvania with Souls-like elements, kind of, sort of. I mean, mostly it's just merciless, and Souls-likes are kind of inspired by Metroidvanias. This is besides the point, but it's worth remarking on. Anyway, yeah, it's a sequel to GRIME. I don't know where it stands on the plot. I don't even know what the plot for GRIME 1 was. It was kind of a mess and confusing, and it was really fun, really hard. I ended up kind of petering out about halfway through because it got considerably harder and my ability to parry was becoming quickly... I was just not able to parry anymore, and that was making the game increasingly difficult for me to finish. Anyway, let's see how the sequel turned out. I mean, every single review I've seen makes it sound like it's just GRIME but better. Oh, okay, I like these. Kind of select mode. World does not change, but you do. You may use your many shapes to grow, adapt, and overcome the default difficulty. But there's a story difficulty as well. Oh, difficulty is lowered, damage numbers can be further changed throughout the gameplay settings. Some achievements are locked. I think I'm going to start on story. Hopefully you can change these at a later date. I don't like these options, though. Like, I know this is this standard difficulty in easy mode. I really wish more of these games had sliders where it's like, hey, what's the parry window? You know, how much damage do enemies do? How much damage do you do? How much damage do you take? Stuff like that. Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing as how much damage do enemies do. You know, do you lose currency on death? Being able to flip those options on and off is vastly better, for me at least, than ever messing around with, like, a basic boolean. Something weathers the waves. Ah, at last, a thought with substance. And it's confused. But? Oh, worry not the leg. Confusion is only natural. The first thought, in fact. Always the first thought. However, you must not linger in confusion. To linger is stagnancy, poison. Instead, let your confusion sweep you towards, a hunger. Delicious curiosity. This game's making me make weird noises, but okay. If you desire it, understanding will come, naturally. As more thoughts, wants, and memories coalesce within you. As you become, yourself. Why, self? Oh, already forming your own questions, so get to learn to grow. How delightfully ravenous. I suppose you may be one of mine after all. I'm yours? No, not yet anyway. But... I but ripple the call. Only you can choose to accept it. Already you're being drawn beyond. You're about to take shape, little egg. This will put you beyond the reach of my voice, so remember this. The world beyond is yours, a buffet to satiate your hunger. Let no prey tell you otherwise. Now awaken, little egg. Awaken, feast, and hatch. I don't know if this is the most appropriate PNG tuber. This is my Roots Devourer one. But it seemed like it was kind of a little bit more appropriate than the standard Wanderbot. For this, anyway. I should come up with some more, like, pseudo-eldritch horror PNG tubers. It's just... they, like everything else, takes time. And right now, my time is being spent on painting Warhammer. So... I don't have much. Well, it looks nice. Someday I gotta sit down and just play through all of my various Metroidvanias. I've had, like, 36 of them released in the last couple of years, and I have finished none of them. The problem is they're hard on my hands, which makes it tough. Oh. Am I just a lad made out of hands? I've got a hood made out of hands, I've got a face made out of hands, I've got a head made out of hands. Okay, apart from my hands, that's the most of my hands. Okay, so I've got a dash, can't go this direction. Okay, so I turn into a glorble. What is that? Oh, that's heal. Breath. Destroying enemies grants breath. A full charge of breath can be converted into health. Press right trigger to heal. Done that already. A to jump. Well, the platforming seems kind of fun. Oh, I see. Well, that didn't work exactly. It's fine. Oh, and even the platforms are made of hands. Parry. Right bumper right before an enemy attack lands to parry it. There we go. New prey. Yeah, so that'll take a little bit of doing. I love parry systems. I also hate parry systems. It kind of oscillates. Weapons. Okay, gain weapon charges by hitting enemies with basic attacks. Why to use weapon charge? To use this unique special attack. Neat. I'm assuming it says left bumper. Maybe it's not fully charged yet? Oh, no, it's Y. Oh, left bumper is how you swap them, probably. Okay. And I can scoot through here. Oh. And we've got a glorb. Currency. I might actually have the everything turned down too much. Let me fix that. That should be better. It's not a Wander video without messing with the audio settings. Okay, jump and Y to do a plunging attack. Break to create a shortcut. Back where we were. Now there was that alternate path out the left. I'm gonna go check it real quick. Oh, we might also be able to heal here. So growth, health, strength, dexterity, diverging, and pliability. So health is pretty standard. Oh, but assimilate molds to unlock. Molds. That's interesting. And warp. So we can just teleport right from the get-go. That's nice. Yeah, can I go this direction or am I limited? No, I'm not. Okay, so what is this? What are you? Frail Yadat. The other frails do not understand. They think artistic beauty is only found in exploring the unknown and unseen. They are blind to the brilliant, wondrous marvel right before their very own noses. Their very own instruments. Ah, precious hands. Gain some fragments, and it looks like there's more up above, but I don't have access to it. Interesting how this environment is very underwater looking. Obviously doesn't move like that, but the whole thing has just like a aquatic ambiance to it. Even if possibly just cave. Okay, and you look like a parry test. Honestly, the character kind of gives Warframe vibes. Oh, I thought I was going to have to fight the hand. Or maybe I am. I think I have to fight the giant hand. Hello, giant hand. Boss fight? Okay. I'm clear to proceed. Oh. Messed that up. There we go. Yeah, in the first game you could do like a crazy parry build to the point where... Beans. A crazy parry build where you could actually like heal, you do a ton of damage and I think you'd even like heal when you parried and a bunch of other stuff. And it was ludicrous, which is I think why they nerfed it and made it a little worse. Namely, a lot of enemies started having attacks that could not be parried, which both makes sense and was tragic because it was very cool. I'm hoping this is just a little bit more permissive than that, but we will see. I mean, at least the early game feels it. But I'm probably going to take a lot of damage learning how to parry well. So what, do I just go into the hand and then absorb? Well, that is equal parts extremely cool and making me, it's squicking me out just a little bit. Highlighted objects can be grasped from afar, grasp to a place. Oh, I see. Well, do we have anything over here? No. I wonder if that platform that we saw in that one side room is graspable. If it is, we can always teleport back. Do have to say, whoever's in charge of modeling things for Grime is just an incredible artist. Or artists. Surrogate. Unsealed surrogates become your checkpoint. Grow your power inside surrogates using fragments of destroyed prey. Most defeated prey will return after using a surrogate. I do appreciate that, like, somewhat from a... Okay. Level. I think I'm just going to put one into health for now. No. Back. Parry. So you can see that my current weapon scales off of diverging and strength. But I think I'm going to leave it as is, or I'm going to go for parry just because. This is like the one game where I want to be good at parrying. I see. Because it's kind of fun, and once we start unlocking perks and stuff, hopefully we'll be able to do even more fun stuff. Can't go that direction. Hopefully we'll be able to do even more fun stuff with parrying. Maybe. Nope. It's kind of satisfying just instantly bleeding things. Just, how dare you hit me? There we go. And I can't get to this purple whatever it is. Handcloth chest. Cloth dyed in the colors of Yadat, green and yellow, marks those who follow the frail's artistic vision. So it gives me a little bit of divergence. Oh, so we can also choose if we want it to just be cosmetic. That's nice. That way you're not hard locked to something you don't like on a visual level. Mold wards. Okay. So dash into them. Okay, absorb molds have no cost. We can only use one, hold one at a time. Press up to cast it. Looks like it's a temp use thing. Are we Kirby? Are we just screwed up Eldritch Kirby? Is that what I'm seeing and hearing here? Because I'm kind of getting that vibe. And I kind of love it, actually. Okay, that's good diegetic tutorialization there. And then, after I defeat a certain number of these guys, we get like a perk from them. Potentially. Oh. Snag this. Should probably also heal. And we have the handcloth hands. I mean, I'll throw them on just because I have nothing else to do. Let's see. Map. Doesn't look like it's much of a map yet. Maybe it becomes clearer later. Okay. Not quite as powerful. And that's okay. And yeah, I can attack. I don't have to parry everything. I wonder if that was the original tutorial for like how to break stuff and then they decided, no, we should probably actually outline this better. So we have a knife hand. Let's see. Okay, special attack. The knife hand grows for a slower swing that can be chained twice. Okay, but scales off of my current stat. Or the stats I want to be investing into, at the very least. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me squeak through that. Kind of figured. Oh, that's interesting. You can actually break the spikes, maybe. Or at least fling them? Or those enemies are spiky dudes. Whoop, that didn't work. Ouch. That's going to send me back a bit, isn't it? Kind of deserve it. But it's okay. Oh. Grab that. Get Shanky. I should probably try using my special move. Heal? Problem is against these guys at the very least. Oh. Oh, I see. It's a two-hit combo. I have to press Y twice. Interesting. Tutorial monster's not there anymore. This one is. Okay, so that's the two-hit combo. Yeet. Mess them up, get more fragments. So it seems like fragments might be separate from leveling. Maybe? I don't actually know if you lose currency here. Okay, so you can also just chuck them into a hole. Okay, toss them, that. There we go. Toss them. Oh, wasn't good enough, but it's fine. Oh, so it's not that these guys have a ranged attack, it hit one of the little ranged things. That makes sense. Okay. Learning's fun. I think that's my favorite part of games, or games of my job, question mark, is very much the aspect of trying something new and, like, learning the basics of it. As long as the tutorial isn't, like, overly handholdy or painful in some way, because I've definitely had a number of these that is, like, get me out of here. Easiest game I can think of where I, like, truly was starting to lose it in terms of tutorialization was Pokemon Sun and Moon, because I think the tutorial was, like, 2 hours long. And, you know, it was mixed up with some story elements and some other things, but, you know, I just wanted to go out and catch a Pokemon, and it was just constantly kind of forcing me to follow a pre-existing path. Paint regenerated. Interesting. So what's this deal? Freaky. Area map unsealed. Temple of Hands. Breaking a seal unlocks the area map. Alright. And that's our nice checkpoint. So we can take a look at the map, where we've been, where we haven't been, so on and so forth. Easy enough. There we go. Yeeting an enemy into another enemy is very fun, and I wish more games let me do it. Oh, I see. That just creates a spike version of it. That kind of just hangs out there. Attack enemies to gather paint. Use it to cast equipped molds. Oh, right. I should probably actually equip a mold. Now that I have one? Oh, but I need to go to a checkpoint before I can. Oh, it's okay. I'm sure we'll have another checkpoint before the boss, maybe. And if we don't, so be it. Okay, so that gets rid of the previous one. There we go. We gained a glare, whatever a glare is. Okay. Oh, right. I'm supposed to parry these. And we get more fragments or whatever those things are. And I should remember to heal periodically. Let's see. I think that just drops me back down to the previous chamber, so I don't need to do anything there. Oh, that's interesting. I'd kind of held the projectile in reserve briefly. Interesting choice. Is there a reason for me to go back here? Oh, there is. Because I bet if I go to the right, it opens the shortcut. If I go up, it goes somewhere else. I mean, might as well go that direction. Do wish I could look... Oh. Because, yeah, I'm looking at the grapple chain. Okay, toss them off. Eh. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these enemies have... Yeah, a lot of these enemies are extremely easy to stun lock. I don't know if I can stun lock the little crawly boys, though. I don't know if I can parry them, either. Well, looks like we're good, actually. This does not connect to the other area, or at least not conventionally so. What was I going to say about anything? Oh, right. There's, because I can stun lock the enemies, there's not as much of a flow. So if I wanted to, I could just R1 spam and demolish most of my enemies. Oh. I was pressing the wrong button to parry. A clasped mace. Well, scales with my stats, though it seems like the plus might be the primary stat. So what's this one? Increases in size and power before slamming down, pushing enemies back. Eh, sure. I guess I might as well try it. I mean, kind of fun to just get clunky with it. Okay, so we do have this little area here. I'll just give him a spiky friend. Because yeah, I should be remembering to use those as much as I can. Now I don't know how to pick up that item. Oh, and I should actually go back down. Because whatever is over here, I kind of want it all. There we go. Don't think I want more. Yeah, hammer's kind of fun. Okay, that's not an enemy. Neither is this. Probably neither is that. There we go. Gotta remember to heal periodically. I think this is just more currency. Yeah? Yeah. I'm liking this a lot. It feels like it has a better flow. It feels smoother than GRIME 1. Which, I mean, it makes sense. GRIME 1 was their first game. This is their second. Some level of progression is natural in that circumstance. Interesting. Shortcut, maybe? Ground dash to immediately jump and move faster. Oh. Okay. I don't think I was going to be able to use it here. But that's an interesting bit of tech that is probably going to be helpful for something. Okay, next up we have molds. So curled finger, launch enemies away a long distance as well as launch projectiles and objects with greater force. And mold that stays in place dealing continuous damage. Oh, so the ability I steal from them is just a temporary version of the ability I learn from them. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Spiked Finger doesn't scale. I mean, neither of these scale with my chosen stats. But that's okay. Better than nothing. Freaky. Okay, breaking a breath ward stuns an enemy, letting you grasp them. Grasp to absorb their breath and gain a heal charge. I bet that's how you heal against bosses, is my assumption. So where am I? Yeah, I haven't been this direction, so we might as well check this out very briefly. In case there's anything over here. Fool that I am, I've completely left my water bottle empty. I should probably go fill that up before I proceed when due to start coughing in the middle of a boss fight. Okay, now that I'm properly hydrated, I really like this, the idea of as you kill enemies, you gain bonuses. I almost kind of wish it was one of those that you could keep killing them, but whatever the bonus after a certain point is just like extra currency. I don't think you need it at all, but hello. That's hand number 1. Get the distinct feeling I'm going to be tearing this whole thing out and then fighting it similarly. Oh, you look messy. Okay, this is cool. I'm fighting a weird goop wall. Bound shell. That's fun. Okay, cannot parry those. Should probably heal. Get a healing charge back. I see. So we want to kind of get underneath that. Yeah, missed it. I don't know if I missed it or not. Okay, do have to watch out for some of these. Because I can dodge hits. But yeah, some things are not parryable, some things very much are. I think it's mostly the ground projectiles make it tricky. Okay. Deal with that before things get bad, then heal. Ow, what? Well, this is not looking great for me. And then dodge that. Okay, so far so good. Got it. Still don't actually understand how to avoid that hit, but that's fine. Didn't need to. It's interesting how a bunch of games can grasp it. A lot of games are starting to have art and artistry as a core theming element. It's not uncommon, you know, plenty of games have had it, but okay, force regenerates slowly, depletes when attacking or dashing. When it's above the marker, weapon damage is massively increased. Weapon specials are extremely powerful attacks. Use force to empower them further. Okay. So we can go down into the goop lands? Kinda. Frail Yadat. Always the same stupid question. Do you not tire of making the same art over and over again? Words uttered by smug, fickle artists who do not know true love. For when you love something, you never tire of it. You keep discovering it anew and fall in love with it again. For as I watch my fingers spread, they're then clenched into a fist. I see endless gestures, shapes, potential. All hidden away in this divine design, the puzzle box. Simple, yet brilliantly complex. Dude just loves his fingies. Can you blame him? Maybe you can. I really wish I could increase the parry window, but like, I feel like a half second would be too powerful, but that's like the one difficulty setting I wish I had in Grime. Just to make it so I'm kind of like, I don't have to be locked in all the time. Because I love parrying, but I find in a lot of games, either the parrying window is kind of vague, or the animation is slower than expected, or like, you know, I'm too quick on the draw. You know, I see the animation starting, I'm like, yeah, now, and then it's like, no. So you can keep dashing, there's no stamina system. It's just dashing too much weakens your potential boosted attacks. I like that, actually. I'm trying to think of games that have a similar system. Oddly, I'm thinking of the Phantasy Star Online. There was a tempo to the attacks. You couldn't just mash the attack button over and over again. Instead, it was one of those where you actually wanted to do A, and your character would do attack, attack, attack. It wasn't one of those where it had this like crazy like, no, if you perfectly time it, you get boosted damage. It was like, no, if you're not on tempo, you're just not swinging. Your character just wouldn't attack again. But it wasn't so stressful that you needed to worry about it. You know, in a much more action-oriented game like Devil May Cry or whatever, hitting tempo sucks. Just because, like, you're so focused on what's going on. And trying to do that while also hitting a proper tempo is a nightmare. Okay, area warp unsealed. Breaking 2 seals unlocks fast travel for the area. Enter a circuit and select warp. Oh. Break and break away from stuns. Okay. Yeah, because this guy has 2 different combos. Let's see. Item molds. Refresh their uses in circuits. Finding more of the same item will increase its uses. Item molds are equipped with circuits. Homing droplet. Okay, homing droplet. I guess I have to equip it here. I see. So it's a separate thing. The other ones have a magic capacity. This one just fires. Launch a projectile at home on nearby enemies. Unpredictably, 3 projectiles damage increased. Okay. And then we can do growth. More pliability. Yeah, I might as well use the homing attack. Kind of often. Let's see. Yeah, where am I going exactly? Well, I did say I should use it more. It immediately gave me a reason to do so. Oh, interesting. Because we'd already got an upgrade, we actually got the, Okay, it's a shortcut back. If I'm bouncing off of it, means it's got a hitbox, just not in the right spot. Yet. What is this thing? Yearning paint. Ooh, relative family, what a lovely shape you have taken. We are jealous. Aid us in becoming as you have. We require a reference. What are we? We are paint, but we are not. Paint is only paint until it becomes. All that matters is what it wants to become. All that matters is what you want. We are family. Yes, and how fortunate for you. You already possess such a splendid form. We know not yet what we are, but you do. Why a reference? Paint has no meaning until it's stroked and smeared and spread. I cannot become without a reference. I have no purpose without becoming. What reference do you want? Yes, we desire to become that which one takes with them everywhere, like a best friend, a cherished partner. Give us a weapon, one that you would have discarded, one that you never would have used. All art can be improved. The touch of our fingers will discover its potential and our own. For art and paint, we become together. Choose a weapon to give. Ooh. Give Maul Axe? Yes, well balanced, versatile, such a lovely design. Relative of ours, for you to abandon such a piece, it is very shameful. Jealousy will be turned towards us once we unfurl the... Ooh, it's already been touched by another, the savior. Ah, supreme artistry, we submit. Holy shit. Dude was zippy. I'm assuming we kill him and get a changed version of the axe back. Maybe. Probably. There we go. New axe, new prey found and the Maul Axe. Hunt pigment. To unlock traits in surrogates. Okay, so I just got the weapon back. They were just a jerk about it. Throwing thumbs. Okay, that's another shortcut, looks like. Nope. Wow, this sucks. Give me a second. I want to get used to parrying these guys. Yeah, the problem is their wind-up. Throws me off super hardcore. It works better when it's a quick attack, because I'm used to that. Oh. Got it. So that's a plunging finger. Yeah, I could wait for the combo. Oh. We're not fully charged on a heal yet. That's unfortunate. And yeah, I have those spikes up there. Well, you know what? Got it. That time. Give them a friend. Smash into them. I should probably use it. Oh. Eats them into the air. And do a heal. Can't get up there. I'm liking the music. It's very understated. I don't know how to describe it apart from that. It's a really nice mix of kind of pianos and violins and whatnot. But it's not going too aggressively in any way, like in any specific direction. Yeah, I'm missing an amount of stuff, aren't I? Well, that's kind of the fun of it, though. I guess let's drop down. There's no reason not to explore. Because I haven't done this ladder yet. Where does it bring me? Okay, back here, which is new. Yeah. Okay. Grabbed another one of those. I guess I might as well heal the full. No reason, once again, no reason not to. Hoarding resources in this does not benefit me at all. Yeah, it's when they do that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, my parry has more of a range to it than I thought. Which is quite good. I also appreciate that the parry is just an attack on its own, as opposed to other games where you have to parry. Oh, nope, can't. Yeah, got beefed. Where you parry, then it opens the enemy up for an attack. I kind of appreciate that it's just immediately takes an effect. I'm thinking about like Bloodborne and whatnot, where if you parry an enemy but you're fighting multiple enemies, you do get iframes getting into that parry. Like getting into the parry animation. And so it's not super bad. There we go. But it's still trickier than... There we go. You still get iframes using the parry animation, but it's still trickier than if you would... It's still trickier than, say, this, where it's just like, nope, you've succeeded the parry. You get the cool, you get the effect. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, it does not look like there's any loss of currency. I'm just gonna dodge it. I guess that's one thing to keep in mind. If I'm too early on the parry, I can also dodge out of the way. Nope, can't. Ow. Is that my stuff back? Or no, that's just the stuff it dropped. Back to heal. There we go. Unfortunately, the parry is not an AoE. Yet. There might be an upgrade that lets me do it. Okay, it was, I think, this guy. Yeah, because it's a 2-hit combo. And I'm really bad at that 2-hit combo. Apparently. There's another one. Rude. Man, I can't hit him. Let's just bully him for a bit. Because there's no reason why I need to actually fight him normally. I should. You know, it's good experience and practice. Oh, heal. But it's hardly mandatory. Yeah, it looks like there's still a fair bit of stuff that I'm missing here. I also really appreciate that this is doing multiple layers. If you notice on the map, it has kind of like a toggle layer. You can actually see where you are. I wish more Metroidvanias actually had that level of, I guess I'm going to say Z-axis. Where you actually, Z-axis depth is the answer. Where you really get that sense of, like, this is a full 3D environment, not just a, one long kind of interconnected plane. Can't think of a whole lot of Metroidvanias that have done that. I think the only immediate problem with it is it makes the, it makes actually navigating the map a lot trickier. Because there's more of that feeling of, like, what layer am I on? Where do I go? Yeah, I figured. There we go. Got him. And yeah, break one, you break the other. Or you stop the first hit, you stop the second. Okay. Oop. That's the projectiles. That's not what I meant to do. And it seems like my abilities just work off of a cooldown. Maybe. So it's actually totally worth having a bunch of these. Grasp upgrade materials. Bloodroot splinter. God, this looks gorgeous. Got anything that's goopy? Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this area at a later date because... oh, that's goopy and cool looking. There's one too many fingers, doesn't it? Yep. Freaky. Dude really likes fingers. I get the distinct feeling you're gonna have to fight that thing eventually. Or maybe sooner than later. But yeah, really adoring the aesthetic and the visual design of this game. It's something that I will perpetually complain about, I think. Do I actually want to start increasing my health? I do. But not yet. If I just never get hit, no amount of damage matters. Ow. The timing on that is perfect. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I don't like games set on Earth. I don't like games set in historical settings. I don't like games that are restrained on a visual level. get distracted. I want games that look like this. It doesn't have to be every game, but this is so much more visually stimulating and satisfying to look at than any amount of like modern military shooters or anything like that. And I recognize that that's like a completely different genre, but I'm kind of sad that more shooters aren't set in like really over-the-top fantastical environments. I know there's like, oh, what was it? There was Spellbreak, but I think that's toast already. I think part of it is I also just do not like PvP games, so like I'm not really the target audience for these games. I should play that, was it something of, oh, whatever the EA magical first-person shooter was, the one that like nobody talked about or heard about at all. Danger ahead, stop. Okay, probably implying, hey, there's a bad mid-boss there. I'll skip it for now, we're kind of towards the end of the video. Alternatively, we're towards the end of the video, maybe let's go check it out, and who cares if I die? Once again, I don't think I lose anything. Mudfalls, delivery. Delivery? There. Fine, good job, you half-maids of me surrounded, now what? Cracks, broken, pain. Aha. Look, well done on lumbering all the way over here to introduce yourselves. But I would appreciate it even more if you could just lumber right back into the rusting mud. And die in it. Give breath. Breath. Breath? What breath? You chased me down here just fine, so you're not blind. Can't you see I ain't got no frail damned alveoli on me? Your breath. My breath? Ew. Don't you know used breath is bad for you? Makes you go all crazy. Wouldn't you just, or rather be just pathetic and ugly? I had crazy to the already disgusting mix. Painful to move. Cracks. Breath fix. You don't say. Ah, you there. Thank Mara. Don't move. Stay right there. Yes, perfect. Hey, look over there. Someone that isn't slightly out of reach. Breath. Thank you very much, stranger. Mara's blessing on you and all that. Okay, I love this game. The last one had its moments, but not really any characters that I could remember. They're immediately... okay, rage attacks are unparryable, deal heavy damage, and make an enemy harder to interrupt. There we go. And that's rusted half-maids. Well, it said danger, but it didn't seem too dangerous. So, hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, it had some weird little dudes, but not many. And I think that's kind of what Grime needed, more so than anything else, was just a higher abundance of weird little dudes. Fatal danger ahead, stop. Well, but this is, you know, this is one of the gateways or whatever. So now I have the map of the Mudfalls, and yeah, I know I've missed stuff and I could go back, but it's near enough to a warp point. Gong? You wish to ring the bell, do you? Okay, nothing. Ah, dang. Used a power attack. And it's fine. Stop right there, Smith. Not a step closer. We talk from this distance, got it? Yes. Good. You are not too addled to understand a threat. A rare treat in this part. Then you are more than capable of understanding my warning signs on the way here. So, seeing as how you've ignored them, what is it exactly you're doing here? Not just anyone could break through my barrier. I was curious. Ah, you just happen to be traveling through an area crawling with dangerous half-maids, and you won't even bother with a better excuse. Fine, have it your way. Now, let's have a closer look at you. Huh. Now that I have a better look at you, you don't look all that bad. Well made, even. Nice looking arms, fairly proportional overall. Clearly, someone knew what they were doing when they made you. A good artist isn't something most smiths were fortunate enough to have. So, definitely not just another poor, helpless smith, discarded like those half-maids. No, you were sent here, weren't you? What's a smith? I've had quite enough games from you. Who sent you? Are you a follower of Lahav? Shemay? Or is that rusting frail Yadot? I don't know any of them. Which is the good one? Funny. Look, I'm getting real tired of this performance, Smith. You know, something is off about you, often a very familiar way. The bad kind of familiar. So you have one last chance. I want you to think very, very carefully about the next answer you give me. I love this guy. What do you know about Goel? I was just born. Mansell, what's taking you so long? Oh, Muck, it's you. I gather you know each other. Oh, for sure, we're big old friends. Both of us, right? They used me as bait. Or restrain yourself, it's too early. They used me as bait. You idiot. They're so funny, aren't they? Hilarious. Alright, fine, so maybe I took a little advantage of them. When I was surrounded by a bunch of half-maids, you left them to deal with your ambush. I guess. So, anyway, maybe I owe this one a bit of a favor or something for involuntarily helping me out. Not vaporizing them for trespassing will probably suffice. Oh, I believe I have a better idea. Smith, you and we are going to make a deal. Mutually beneficial, don't worry. Come inside, I won't cause you further harm, now that I know you're Ver's friend. And a potentially useful one at that. Yeah, this game rules. Just walk off. Oh no, he won't let me. There's a barrier in the way. That would be really funny if you could just leave. Like I said, the people in charge of all the 3D modeling for this game really knew what they were doing. But honestly, just in general, this is a, like, they knew what they were doing kind of game. Well then, let's start this over. I'm Mansell, this is my house. Ver and the others here work for me. And if you prove yourself, so will you. Now, before all that, let's assume I believe you, that you really have no idea what or where you are. Perhaps you were both made and discarded all at once by a skilled but particularly cruel creator. If true, then you were taught nothing. You must feel very confused, lost even. I can help you with that. Give you answers, a home, a goal, purpose. Isn't that what you want? I think so? Indeed, who wouldn't want that? Nothing grounds a newly crafted smith quite like discovering your purpose. Or, well, having another discover it for you, I suppose. So, do you accept? What will I have to do in return? Go on a little trip, deliver a little something. You seem capable enough, it's nothing worth worrying about. So, do you accept? Sure. Splendid! Let me just, there. What was that? Unimportant. Now let's talk about your task. I need you to reach the town of Can. It's to the far right. Once there, you'll find a friend of mine, the town's breathsmith. Give him this. And that's it. A reasonably simple test, especially for someone like you, I can tell. Complete this delivery and I will consider you qualified to join us. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Until then, use the basement behind me as your room. This is your home now. Go on, make yourself comfortable. I live in a cave. Weapon specials or powerful attacks. Okay. So, training dummy. Fair enough. I don't know where this game's going, but I like it. The yoke. Here. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything to do. I don't necessarily know what that meant, but that's okay. I hope it's cozy enough for you. I suggest you go acquaint yourself with everyone, see how they can help you. When you're done, see if they're at the top floor. They'll point you in the right direction to begin. Off you go now. Okay, there's actually nothing more over there. It looks like I might have been, well, maybe I could have actually dashed through it. But we'll see. Whoa, Sib, it looks so good. Thanks, Sib, I couldn't have done it without you. No way, Sib, you're awesome. I know you could. Aha, you must be joking, Sib. Just like you, I did just what you told me. You were the one with a vision. Nah, Sib, vision alone ain't enough to make anything. You need a Sib like, oh, you'd need a Sib like you to put in the real work. Sib isn't sibling. Continue listening. No way, Sib. Anyone can do the work. Vision is rare. No chance, Sib. Anyone can have any stupid vision they think is grand, but it's usually grandly stupid. Fine, Sib, but this proves my point. Your vision is grand, but not stupid at all like most Smiths. Fine, Sib. Whatever, fine, sure, Sib, whatever. But then you will need to agree that not just anyone could do the work to make that vision a reality. Okay, Sib, thanks. I appreciate it. Don't mention it, Sib. I appreciate you too. Hey, who's that? Hey, who are you? I don't know. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, who does? Not us for sure. That's for sure. Oh wait, I heard Varys yelling that there's someone new. Oh, nice to meet you, new Sib. Yeah, it's been a while. You're going to do that delivery thing Manzel's been needing for a while. Why didn't they just ask us to do it then? Because we totally suck at fighting and that delivery is going to be super dangerous. Oh, yeah, but we can still help, right? For sure. Hey, new Sib, we got something for you. You can use it to temporarily strengthen your weapon. Sorry, Sib, but that's all we can do for now. We're missing some materials. Thank you. Sure, don't mention it. Just stay solid out there. We've had enough broken ribs. Stay solid, new Sib. Come back any color. Sharpening weave assimilated. What else can I do with these guys? Trade. Show the pot you found. Ooh, I think I know what this is. The body of a dropout. Dropouts make item deliveries for from Can. Whoa, neat. I've heard it's another inked like us that's making them. Heh. Our Sibs are all so talented, right, Sib? Yeah, so talented. But nowhere near as talented as you, Sib. Oh, come on, Sib. I couldn't possibly make something like these dropouts. You can. You just never tried because all your designs are so much better than a dumb, silly-looking walking pot face thing. I don't think I can remove the breath seal from the cork to open it, Sib. You definitely can. It won't even take you a single color. Yes, I can open it, Sib. In a single color. In less than a color. Watch this, Sib. Hey, didn't we order a delivery from Can? Oh, this dropout was probably for us. How impressive it is that it made it all the way from Can over here. Yeah, these dropouts are the best. We can now make some more stuff for you. Don't forget to bring some atrium. Breath weaving needs breath. What is breath weaving? Oh, how nice of you to ask. Yes, showing interest is very nice of you. Oh god, they're so chatty. When was the last time someone showed interest in our work? Goldhead did. That was very nice of them. Yes, how long ago was that? Oh, their heads are ink. That's why they're animating. That's cool. Oh, I can't even remember, huh? So about breath weaving. Oh, you're not just being polite. You really want to hear about breath weaving. It's going to be long. Yes. Whoa! If you really want to know, it's the neatest thing ever. Take it away, Sib. So as you probably know, breath naturally seeks to guide materials towards the formation of a two-armed, two-legged vessel. Basically, a smith. Whatever breath remains afterwards hardens inside the body into a breath heart, becoming their sentience. An atrium, which is the most, atrium? Probably atrium. Which is used, which is what most use for breath weaving, are the remains of a breath heart. Indeed. While breath weaving involves leveraging the physical shaping properties of breath weaving is the neatest thing ever. True. Let me tell them apart, Sib. Let me. Of course, Sib. Instead of making use of the breath's ability to physically shape objects, breath weaving changes the very properties of breath itself. For example, with breath weaving, you can make a sigil that orders breath to stop trying to shape physical matter into a smith-like body and instead, well, basically make a sigil like the ones we gave you. It maintains a weapon's edge by creating a very thin separating layer around it. Kind of like a small sigil barrier just for your weapon's edge. Don't forget breath crowns. Oh, breath crowns are far more complicated. It's best we stop here. Or Sib must be regretting asking us after all of our rambling. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Sib. This topic gets us very excited. Trade. Okay, so these are consumable items that I can add. So Sharpening Weave increases melee weapon damage for a moderate duration. Buff duration is increased, power increased. Knockback Weave. Let's see. Crush to instantly restore force to full. Force regen increased for a while. Priming Spear. Throw a spear on hit, prime an enemy to grant additional breath on death. Priming an enemy increases the amount of breath gained on kill. Priming spear seems kind of neat, actually. It does get progressively more expensive. Okay, so that's extra uses, I see, and you don't hit the thresholds until you get further. Well, that was all my cash. Maybe I should have waited. Oh well. But yeah, like I was saying, game needed a greater abundance of weird little guys, and boy, sure, we got them. Goldhead, Mansell sent me to talk to you. I was told to speak with everyone here. Silence, patience. I like how he's the polar opposite. Kind of. Fine, there, I will stop here. Stone, born of your world, speak far too much and listen far too little. Stoneborn, perhaps Clayborn is more suitable a term. Musing for another time. What is it the fallen first wishes of me? Still to meet with everyone in the house. And see how we could be of service with whatever task you were given, yes? Very well. Simple, I can enhance and improve any weapon and gear you bring me. Though, through my hands, even the most brittle of twigs shall possess powerful thorns. That's all you need to know. Yep, complete opposite of the other ones. I appreciate that kind of variety. So enhance equipment. So if I had more resources and things, I could increase the damage a little bit. Or the scaling a little bit. Doesn't seem like it's huge. Small, like 10% increase every upgrade, maybe? Okay, anybody else here? Nope, another barrier I can't get through. Hey there, friend. I got one tiny question for you. What were you breathless moron thinking? I was giving you out from that almost fatal entanglement with Mansell and you start playing dumb blame games with me. Maybe it's true that you don't really know anything. That would be the only explanation for such suicidal idiocy. You are right. I helped you and you helped me. As reluctantly as it may have been, we're even. Let's end with that. Onwards to far more important matters. Work, your work. Reaching Can for this delivery of yours is going to definitely involve some action. Mansell seems confident in your brawny skills, but I thought you should know either way. This trip could take you a few shifts and leave you so damaged you'd be starving for breath. What's breath? Ah yes, I was told you'd be about as lost and confused as a freshly made smith. That's going to be the other thing I'll help you with. Information. If there's anything you don't understand, just go ahead and ask me about it. This is going to be one of those rare instances where I'm forced to accept that there are no stupid questions. Now, before I hear any stupid questions, let me make this part absolutely clear. You should take the path over here, to the right, and upwards. Do not take the lower path through the underheads like a rusted moron. Good? Good. Hurry up now, I have other things to get back to. Okay, but rather than doing that, we're actually just going to go down, hit the checkpoint, and stop here. I adore this game. I very much is Grime, but with more weird little guys that you actually can get emotionally attached to, and a refinement of the mechanics that were already there, but improved. I think the one thing I'm not seeing so far is any kind of passive stacking yet. It seems like we're just activating new active abilities and that's it. And I really liked being able to stack interesting Ooh, hold up. I was wrong, we do have this over here. So I think we just need to assimilate more molds to get these. So rather than a series of perks based on different characters, we instead just have perks that we unlock by default. So force parry, gain force upon a successful parry. 20 force when consuming paint to cast a mold does not apply to item molds. And dashing right before getting hit restores force. I mean, let's do force parry, but that's all I can do at the moment. All right. Well, anyway, I guess with all of this said, might as well mention that GRIME II is available on Steam right now. So if you do want to pick it up and play yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is, what is it? It's $28, which is a little steep for a standard Metroidvania, but on the flip side, it is also an incredibly good Metroidvania. Extremely high production value, mechanics are fantastic, story, characters, visuals, everything. Like, this is extremely top tier, all things considered. The other thing to mention is that I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good bundle, couple of bundles. So you can buy a bundle with Blasphemous and potentially pick up either both. I don't own Blasphemous 2. I must have it on another platform or something. So yeah, you can get it with GRIME and GRIME 2. Which I think GRIME 1 might be on sale right now. Yeah, GRIME 1 is 60% off at the moment, actually. Or you could get it with Mio. So if you own any of those if you own Blasphemous or Mio, you can get this a little bit cheaper, or obviously GRIME 1. And if you haven't played GRIME 1 yet, I'd actually say start there if you're unfamiliar or haven't played before and this looks neat. Just because 60% off, I think it's like $10, and it's a very good Metroidvania. I'm going to say this is kind of like a Silksong situation. Oh, right. There's the whole dash jump thing for a bit of a speed boost. I should mess around with that more. Where the second game does not invalidate the first by any measure, but improves upon it and iterates on it in a way that is a natural complement. And I like that. I like that as far as sequels go. I like that as far as Metroidvanias go. And I hope this does well, because I'd love to see a GRIME 3, probably. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.